Welcome to the Midnight Matinee with your host and hostess, Robert and Angie Curtis.
Welcome, everyone, back to the Midnight Matinee.
And what have we hit?
We finally got to the end of the 31 Days of Halloween movies.
From last year. Just on the nick of time, because tomorrow, the taping of that, tomorrow is the 1st of October.
Yep.
And we've got what coming? We started
the new Advent calendar.
31 days!
31 days of witchy movies.
The candy's in it. I just got to put the movies in it. We came down to the final thing. I always do, I think I have 35. So I have 4 alternates in case. Because we sometimes have discovered that things that are readily available in September become non-existent.
We talk about that every year. We make this list and we put where everything is, get it all planned and then locked in. And then as soon as October 1st comes, everything is thrown behind a paywall.
Yeah.
So stuff that was on Tubi or was on Pluto is now on, AMC Plus or Philo or
what is
Paramount
Philo?
Plus
I ran across that. I painstakingly... I found a good way to hack when I'm looking for the movies, because I have to kind of find out what streaming service is, because I'd like to be able to tell y'all when we're doing our shorts and whatnot. But I found out if you go to the Apple TV, if you have Apple, I go to my Apple TV, and then I type in the movie, and if you scroll down below, like say you pick a movie like the one we're going to talk to about tonight, scroll down, and it will tell you all where it's streaming, including Apple.
Right.
So it saves a lot of time, because we used to be like, okay, let's check Netflix. It's not available on Netflix. Okay, let's check Prime. Let's check Apple. Let's check, Max. All the movies. We go down the line.
AMC. It's on Sling. It's on whatever, and it's always pay. Rent it now for $29.95, or you can buy it for $31. Like it's the scummiest thing in the world. So
yeah, it's kind of horrible.
Yeah,
but
what are you gonna do?
But we're ready. 31 days of witch movies.
Yeah, it'll be fun this year. We'll do witchy movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but first we need to talk about
the last one.
Yeah, Talk to Me.
The one with the hand.
Yeah.
This one is kind of like girls going to a party. They have the typical, I have the synopsis.
There you go. When
a group of friends discover how to conjure spirits with an embalmed hand, they become hooked on the new thrill and high-stakes party game, until one of them goes too far and unleashes terrifying supernatural forces.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, it's not an embalmed hand.
No, I was going to say an embalmed hand.
It's a plaster cast of someone's hand. Yeah. That's dumb. It'd have been cool if it was an embalmed arm, like an actual human hand that you could touch.
It would have been all gnarly and leathery,
right? Because it is weathered in this. It's all, you can tell it's been gripped on a couple thousand times.
That makes me think about that. It was like one of those circus sideshows, and they had what they thought was just like a dummy, and it turned out to be a real body of that guy from
the guy that was executed.
Yeah, from a long time. So he was in
he was in a dark ride for 80 years.
How horrible would that be? Yeah. Well, going back to the movie. So basically, I thought this movie was well. It kind of goes on to that thing when people do Bloody Mary or Ouija boards. You go to a party with a bunch of young kids, you're gonna do something stupid. And it has they try to do a TikTok thing with the story, so it's kind of like a thing that's gone viral, and these kids are using this possession almost like it's a drug. And they're having parties, and then people get possessed, and then they have this whole thing that they do where you have to light a candle, and then when the spirit comes into you, you blow the candle out, and then the spirit goes back. And you have to do you say, talk to me after you grip the hand.
Right.
And then the spirit comes in, but you only have a 90-second window, which I thought that's kind of short anyway for having any kind of conversation.
Yeah.
But it was and it's what I think Todd says this a lot about, when you're using Ouija boards or anything of that, where you're talking to spirits, you need to say goodbye. You need to break that connection.
Right.
And this is a case where someone is grieving over their parent.
Right. She lost her mother, and then she uses this in her hopes is to connect with her mother from the other side.
Because they say it's her mom's the memorial or the
right.
day of her death.
So, spoiler free. We don't want to tell you the plot, the too much of the story, but the plot of it is that this is what happens. She goes to a party so she can take place in the little TikTok fad that they have going on, and then, hijinks ensue. Everything goes south like always.
Yeah.
So, the actress that plays the girl, typical Hollywood thing, she's like in her mid-20s, and she's supposed to be like 17.
I think this is an Australian film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like an A23 or whatever.
A24.
Why do I say 23? I guess it...
So, it has that going for it. And there's a scene where there's like roadkill, and the roadkill is a kangaroo.
Yeah.
So there's that, so just to reinforce, in case the accents didn't let you know enough, that it's a Australian movie. But yeah, it's well directed. It was, like they say, it was directed by a couple of YouTube influencers.
Which I found kind of interesting. Maybe one day we could direct a movie.
Yeah, how about that?
Come to us. We have some good ideas.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like this modern garbage that we have going on now. This movie, I really liked it. I don't know. We hadn't really discussed what our rating is going to be for it, but it has a good tone through the whole thing. That it keeps a similar tone, and I really like the way that when they show the spirits, there's no ambiguity that you're looking at a spirit. They always look like they did when they passed away. So they're like drowned and messed up, or they're, shot or whatever it is, like they look like it. So, and they have like, grayed out pupils and...
Well, didn't they say something about they live completely in the pitch darkness
right.
until they're called upon?
Right. They're in limbo, so there's like nothing going on. They just kind of sit there. And, she...
Does not bode well.
No. And a lot of the spirits, they don't... What are they doing in limbo, So they get this chance to possess a high school person for, a minute and a half. They can... sing a little song and do a little dance and stuff. It's funny. And then the other kids record it and they put it on the TikTok, and then it becomes viral. Right. So, that's the whole premise of this. It's like we usually say, it's bad. Kids make bad choices, and then they're forced to deal with the consequences. And in this, it's kind of like the other A24 that we talked about, where what was it with the kid, the adopted
Oh,
kids,
you're talking about Let 'Em In?
No.
I can't think of the name.
This is Let Them In.
Oh, no. Yes. Yeah, you're right.
It was...
Bring Her Back.
Bring Her Back.
That's what it was.
Because it deals with people who are not adjusting to death well. And they're looking for a bad... a bad way to help deal with the loss of somebody, right? Because in that movie, the lady was trying to resurrect her
daughter.
Deceased daughter by putting her spirit into another person. And in this one, the daughter is trying to bring her mother back so she can find out, get some closure out of it and find out what happened when she died and all this stuff. And then her dad is kind of like over it. He seems like a truly nice guy, but he's just like, bro, you have to move on at some point,
and the connection between him and his daughter is not very good at all.
No.
Like, they are completely disconnected. She's more connected to the hand than she is to her dad.
And her friend's family that she lives with is kind of like a whole nother weird dynamic. And it's just bad. I feel for her on one level, but at the same time, I kind of relate to the father, because it's kind of like, it was his wife that passed away, and she not, it's not a spoiler, but he had to break his way into the bathroom to find out what was wrong with her, so he has trauma too, but he's compartmentalizing his trauma and moving forward, whereas the daughter put up a wall and will not move forward. She's stuck in this grieving cycle. and it's just, you know, she like typical we always talk about in these movies where, you know, there's an A road and a B road, and they pick the wrong one 100% of the time.
And then there's me. I'm off venturing into the field.
Yeah, like she's. So
yeah, I guess it's about grief, and then, you know, she has I guess a younger brother or whatnot.
Yeah.
Or was it the brother of the family? I can't remember.
That's her brother, right?
I thought so.
He's an adopted.
That's what it was.
I think, because
it's been a while since we saw it. Obviously, almost a year. Not quite, actually. Not quite, because it was the last movie we watched.
Right. So it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that as far as get the rating system.
Ready?
As far as our rating system goes, I would say it's Nightmare Fuel.
A 4 out of 5.
It's a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, it takes you to the edge of horror, edge of terror, leaving a chill in your spine, dark and twisted in all the right ways. Yeah. Definitely dark and twisted.
Yeah. It does have a terror. You feel foreboding. It's a very
fast-paced movie.
Yeah. That was one of the things I wanted to bring up about this, because when it got to the end, I was kind of like, man, that was, you know what I mean? Like, that went really quick, and then you look at the runtime, and you're like, wow, that was not a short movie. But it never, the pacing was there through the whole film. You never felt like there was wasted frames in it anywhere. It was like, we're showing you this, we're showing you this, we're showing you this, and then you get to the resolution and the ending. It does have a really good ending. If you, because you're kind of going this way with it, and then it hits you with the left turn, and then you're kind of like, wow. And then when it ends, you're like, sitting there in the dark of the theater like, I wonder. No?
I'm almost, after we watched the trailers again and not having watched it for almost a little over, not quite a year, I'm almost tempted to watch it again to see if there's things that I pick up on that I didn't pick up on the first time. Because this was the first time we had watched it.
Right.
So, unlike some of the ones on our list.
Yeah, some of the movies on our list we've seen thousands of times, you know.
So. Okay, reel it back. Yeah. So, what have we been watching this week? What have we been watching recently? I wanted to talk about it. It's very cute on Netflix.
Yeah, we watched The Haunted Hotel on Netflix.
It's an animated. And
it's a cartoon.
It kind of reminds me of the Bob's Burger, but then there was that one we were watching. Was it Great North or Up North?
Yeah.
Kind of has that kind of similar.
It has a lot of the voice actors from the Great North.
Yeah, and you got a precocious child who reminds me of Louise on Bob's Burger, but it's cute, and it kind of like, I also watched that TV show called Ghost. It kind of they run the haunted bed and breakfast.
Right.
But yeah, it was very cute. We watched the whole thing.
It was really. I was really surprised by it because it was really, really good. It has a lot of character development in it, and I like shows like that subvert expectations, you know, because you think, okay, we're gonna have like a Bob's Burgers thing where, you know, or like the Simpsons format where this is this episode, it opens and it closes and everything is resolved in that episode. So if you watch them out of order, it doesn't matter. You know, it's kind of like the Simpsons, you know, like they're just one and done kind of groupings. Whereas this has an overarching story, but then it also does have
like little
the
stories
serials
stories,
in it. Yeah,
I thought it was really cute.
I loved it. It's one of the first cartoons on Netflix I've seen where I didn't feel like I was being lectured to the entire time. It was just funny and.
I get tired of I know people are going to hate me for this, but I didn't like Family Guy because I thought it was raunchy.
Yeah.
And they didn't have to go that way. That's why I liked Bob's Burgers better than Family Guy. Or even like American Dad and whatnot like that. Which you did like.
I loved American Dad. So.
You don't need to be raunchy for me.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I really like this show. I recommend it highly. You should check it out if you have Netflix. And the little Abaddon is my favorite character in it.
I know. I love him.
The Abaddon is a demon, just like his namesake. He's Abaddon, from the demon from hell, but he's possessing a 13-year-old little boy
From like the 800s.
from like the, I think it says 1700s.
Oh, was it like the Puritans?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dressed like a...
So he looks like Gainsborough's Blue Boy, but he's actually a 1,000-year-old demon. It
Oh my
is
God.
so funny.
He is spot on, too. He's
Yeah.
always like... I don't want to ruin it.
I don't want to ruin it either,
Very
but it
cute.
is so funny because he's still, everyone treats him like a child, but he's actually, an ancient demon. And because of that, he acts like a little child sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's peak comedy. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah. So we highly recommend that.
Yeah, highly recommend it.
We'd give it a Hell's Bells if it was a horror movie.
Yeah. And in my world, that is the apex of those cartoons as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Is there anything else we've been watching? We've been watching a new series, and for the life of me, it's gone completely out of my head.
It's Orphan Black.
Oh, Orphan Black, that's right.
Yeah.
Which is more of a, kind of a, I can't even, what category it would fall into. Like a crime, not crime, but...
I don't know. It's kind of like a drama, but
it has some funny parts, though.
It does have a little bit of dark comedy in it, and it does have...
like a black comedy, I guess.
It has like comic relief moments in it, but it is a dark show.
And it's got some cloning.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty good.
We've seen it for the longest time on Netflix, and if you look at our Netflix, I wish that they would keep a list of everything, because we go through the categories and we'll be like, saw it.
Yeah.
We like watching like a series that we can binge watch. But yeah, watched it all the way down the line.
This one, it had showed up in our thing, like, we think you would like this, and I was like, shows that have a title like that, in my opinion, I usually give a pass, because I don't need that. I don't need a bunch of lectures in my
Yeah, I completely did not expect it to go the direction that it has so far.
Yeah.
So it has actually kind of piqued my interest, where some movies or TV shows, you get through the first season and you're like, oh, this is so tedious.
Yeah.
Like they lose focus. Kind of like your favorite, The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah.
But we're not going to go there again,
we're not
because he
gonna
went...
talk about it. That short did blow up, and people agreed with me. So, thank you for agreeing with me.
It went from the pinnacle to the pit.
Yeah. But in this show, there's one actress that plays like 5 different characters, and each character is a different nationality and has a different personality.
Yes.
And every personality is very distinct. And she absolutely nails it with every one of them. And it is so funny.
And she has to act on stage with herself.
With herself a lot of times.
So they have to do that. But yeah, I mean, every character, you know who that character is. You're not like,
Yeah. Not that they look similar or whatever. I mean, they are 100% different people.
I mean, you've got the girl that deals in drugs. You've got the soccer mom. You've got the smart...
The genius college student.
Yeah.
You got the
crazy
Ukrainian
Russian.
assassin.
Oh, she's Ukrainian, that's right. And then there was one that was...
The German...
Oh, the German, that's right.
The girl that was in it for a little bit, so...
But yeah, and it's wondering, like, where is this going?
Yeah.
But I thought it was really well done.
Yeah.
I don't know if it classifies as horror, but it fits into our wheelhouse.
Yeah. It's not bad. I like it.
Anything else you've been watching this week? So we're almost to spooky season. It starts tomorrow night for us. So if you want to watch along, look for his shorts, and he'll tell you what the movie for every day is.
Yeah. You follow along on the YouTube, on this channel. We'll have a short that reveals what the movie is for the day or for the evening, and then you can follow along with us and watch 31 days of witchy horror movies.
And we'll probably do maybe a quick short, just kind of, and so we don't get into the whole like we did this year.
Yeah.
Where we can talk about...
Where we have to do like a full video review of each one of them. Because that originally that was our plan, so that way it would pad the content out for our whole, but then we actually got content, and then the horror movie.
So we were like, okay, we got to do 5 on this week, and I think we did do 5, and then we did the 1. We did this one because they were all those, which sadly
and they were
enough,
all similar.
Yeah.
The possession movies are all very similar.
I think maybe that was part of the problem too, because it wasn't very. We were trying to cram too much into the last episode.
Yeah.
where if we can talk about just one movie and then some of the stuff more
That
current.
video has like 9 views on YouTube. Like 9 people watched it.
We're gonna avoid the Warrens too.
Yeah, I know Todd is on that, but he wants to do an expose, a deep dive into the Warrens. But I kind of feel like that horse has been kicked enough. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, and
we got new chairs.
I'm excited that I get to sit in a new chair.
How about that? These are super nice chairs, by the way.
These are super nice, and they got them for a super great deal.
Yeah.
When he showed it to me, he goes, "Look what I found." And I was like, "Go get them immediately." He's like, "Todd's already on the way."
Todd's on the way over there right now. He's gonna sneak out.
Dropped them right off.
Sneak out of work and grab them.
Don't get Todd in trouble.
No, he got permission from his guy.
Oh, that's good. But so coming up next, I guess it'll be us talking currently about the movies. Or I think we also talked about maybe just kind of going over like the movies we did the week before. So some of them,
yeah,
in addition,
doing like for our weekly video, it'll be our weekly recap of the 31 days up to that point.
Yeah.
So it'll be like on the Wednesday or whatever day it is that week, then we'll do like we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and give you a short rundown of each of those movies.
And totally on the subject of, okay, so today I was setting up the advent calendar. My sister, when she came and stayed and took care of Kate, our dog, thought it would be funny to hide little tiny ghosts all over our house.
Yeah.
So we found all of them, which I believe one, and I found the last one today. It was hiding in the advent calendar, which definitely wouldn't have been touched until right before.
Right.
But I got her back. When she was gone, I put over 100 Jesuses, or Jesus, whatever you call them, all over her house.
Yeah.
She did find them all, I believe.
She found all of them?
Yeah. And then she took them to the Ren Fair and started handing them out to people.
Nice.
Which is funny. Did pretty good. Most people were receptive, except for the one guy in green. He's like, Jesus, throw him in the bag. Don't do that to Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the kind of stuff my sister and I, we do to each other. I regularly when I go over there, I place 5 little ducks in various positions all over her house too. And I've done kittens and dinosaurs and turtles. So
Turtles.
Yep.
It's turtles all the way down.
Turtles all the way down. Turtle. Oh, we never have done that in movies.
For that guy?
Turtle. But
we did a short about it. The Master of Disguise.
yeah, I haven't seen that since it came out, I believe.
I haven't either.
That was the 90s.
Yeah, I rented it on VHS when it came out because I was a big Dana Carvey fan at the time.
Oh, see, I liked Mike Myers too.
I did too. But
like his what was the movie? It was I Married an Axe Murderer.
Yeah.
Like even
So
to
I
this
Married an
day,
Axe
Harriet, sweet Harriet,
Yeah.
harbinger of something.
Haggis.
Haggis of haggis. I tried
Yeah.
haggis once. That was enough.
That's not bad. It's not as bad as you would think.
No, it was almost like Alpo, in my opinion.
Alpo. You're going to get the Irish made of this. Or the Scottish.
Scottish. I'm
Scotland.
52% Scottish.
Yeah.
Talk to me like Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
Do you want to go to me? Anyway, okay, we really need to reel it back today. So I guess we will see you next time on the
Midnight Matinee.
Okay, here's Todd.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
You've been watching the Midnight Matinee, brought to you by the Veritas Project. So when the clock strikes 12, grab your tickets for the next episode of the Midnight Matinee.